In this video, we will look at the world's best art schools so you can become a professional artist. First, we will go over art careers. Next, we'll look at the 3 different types of art education. Third, we will look at art school rankings. Finally, we will go over tips and tricks so you can get ahead of your competition. Hi, my name is Mr. Chris. I'm a professional concept artist and art teacher. Before we get started, we need to first ask, what is an artist? Well, it's up to your interpretation, right? I mean, if I asked you what a doctor was, you'd probably think of a family doctor. But a doctor could also be a dentist, an optometrist, a veterinarian, and so on. Same goes for artists. It depends on their specific job. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to focus on the art jobs of the entertainment industry. If you would like to design video games, movies, or theme parks, this would be a good video for you. Now, I know there are a lot of other art careers out there like fashion design, illustration, interior design, graphic design, architecture, and so on. We won't be covering them in this video, so we can really focus on the entertainment industry. There are plenty of other resources online if you want to learn about those other careers. Art careers. In this section, we will go over art careers for animation, games, movies, theme parks, as well as independent artists. First, we're going to talk about the animation industry. Now, the most common mistake I see is that a lot of kids say they want to be a traditional Disney animator. Even though I love Disney animation, the problem is that most films are now animated in 3D. While there are some 2D animation productions out there, those jobs are more scarce. People don't realize there is so much more that goes into an animated film than just the animation itself. First of all, there's character design. With character design, you'll be able to draw characters in different styles and from various angles. You'll often do turnaround views, which is when you draw a character from the front, back, profile, and 3/4 angles. Another important role in animation are the background artists. Background layout is when the artist draws the scene in black and white and with a bit of tonal shading. Background paint is when the artists use their skills in color, light, shadow, and perspective to bring the scene to life. Background painters will need to be especially good with color to convey the mood of the scene. Third, there are prop designers. These are the people responsible for designing and creating all those small objects and items that appear in a show or film. One of the prop designer's key jobs is to draw objects at scale next to characters to show how big they are. They will also need to draw objects at different angles and be really good with perspective. Storyboard artists also play a crucial role in the animation industry. This is a great alternative to becoming a 2D animator. They are often responsible for creating a visual blueprint of the story and showing how the scenes play out through a series of drawings. This requires not only strong figure drawing and perspective abilities, but also an understanding of storytelling, pacing, camera direction, and how to effectively convey emotion and mood through imagery. Finally, there is the visual development artist, or VizDev for short. VizDev artists are responsible for creating the artistic style of the movie or show. Visual development isn't necessarily a separate discipline, as it often encompasses all those jobs or just a few. VizDev artists must have a wide range of skills and the ability to work on characters, backgrounds, props, color keys, and even storyboards. It's one of the most popular and sought out jobs in animation. You'll often find visual development artists working on movies, also known as feature animation. If they are working on a TV show, that is known as series animation. It's important to note that feature animation and series animation will often have different art styles due to the time and budget constraints. After each section, I'll be including links to the featured artists' websites, as well as suitable YouTube channels to provide more in-depth information on the respective industries. Next, let's talk about the video game industry. If you love the aspect of designing challenges and obstacles in games, this might be a great career for you. The artists in the video game industry are typically called concept artists, and they may specialize in different areas. Each specialty will have its own unique strengths, expertise, and abilities. The artists for the video game industry typically draw in a more realistic style, although this style may range from cartoony to realistic depending on the game and the studio. If you're interested in character design, you'll need to be skilled in figure drawing, armor, and costume design. You'll often create variations of a character and their outfits, and you'll need to think about the character's functionality in the game. Environment artists work on the video game levels, creating the landscape and atmosphere for the game. You'll need to think about how the environment will be created in a 3D model, and how the player will interact with it. As an environmental artist, you'll need to be skilled in both 2D and 3D art. Knowing 3D is pretty much industry standard at this point. If you're interested in designing robots or vehicles, you'll need to have strong skills in perspective, industrial design, and 3D modeling. This category is often referred to as hard surface design. You'll be responsible for creating designs that are both visually appealing and functional in the game. Creature design is another popular choice for artists in the video game industry. You'll need to be able to create different variations of the creature and consider how they will move and interact with the player. Finally, as a prop designer, you'll be responsible for defining the look of objects such as boxes, potions, rocks, weapons, and armor. Adding creativity and interesting designs to these everyday objects is essential for populating a fully immersive world. Again, here are some links to the featured artists' websites, as well as suitable YouTube channels that provide more in-depth information regarding the video game industry. Hollywood films are where some of the best artists go to work. They are usually very experienced, having already worked in the game or animation industry. They are expected to produce a large volume of high-quality work in a short amount of time. These artists may go by different names, such as concept artist, usually associated with games, visual development artist, usually associated with animation, or illustrator, usually associated with books and magazines. But if they're working on a movie production, their responsibilities are essentially the same. Let's talk about some of the things they design. Characters. Character design in film is typically done in a photorealistic style. Artists need to consider the actors playing these roles and capture their likeness. Character designers also need to design the clothing and work very closely with the costume department and the director to really capture the look and feel of each individual character. Environments. The environment and production design in movies are different from games in that movies will use existing places and build physical sets. These artists need to consider the best lighting, camera angles, and staging to effectively tell the story. Vehicle and prop design. Designing robots, vehicles, and props in movies is super important for Hollywood blockbusters. The process shares many similarities with the gaming industry. Most of the designs are created in 3D, while other times they are physically constructed for use in the film. Creatures and monsters. Creatures in films resemble those found in video games, but a significant difference is that the monsters are often created with makeup, prosthetics, and suits for the actors. Alternatively, the director may choose to use motion capture and CGI to bring these characters to life. Keyframes. Keyframes highlight significant moments in the film. Artists may be tasked to create additional illustrations for marketing purposes, such as book covers or posters for Comic-Con. While time constraints prevent artists from creating key art for every single scene, these pieces are some of the most captivating and visually striking artwork done for the movie. Again, here are some links to the featured artist websites, as well as suitable YouTube channels that provide more in-depth information regarding the film industry. Theme parks. Theme parks are a part of a larger industry known as themed entertainment, which encompasses various elements such as zoos, museums, hotels, retail stores, and more. Designing for themed entertainment is different from video games or movies, particularly due to the architectural and engineering components involved. That being said, here are some key art-related skill sets within the field. Illustration. There are 4 main illustration types. First, there's point of view or POV illustration. These illustrations show the concept from the guest perspective, emphasizing the idea and overall feeling. Aerial view illustration. These illustrations show the concept from a bird's eye perspective, which provides an overall view of the entire theme park or land. These illustrations are often painted on top of 3D models for accuracy. Elevation views. Elevation views present buildings from the side in a flat perspective. They are highly architectural and offer a clear presentation of the designs. Storyboards. Storyboards are frequently utilized for dark rides, showcasing a scene-by-scene playthrough of the ride experience. Show set design. Show set design involves creating schematic drawings. They are traditionally hand-drawn or can be produced using software like AutoCAD or Illustrator. These drawings are precise and dimensioned, serving as crucial documents for fabricators. 3D modeling. 3D modeling plays a significant role in theme park design, allowing designers to test sightlines and ensure appealing visuals from every accessible angle for guests. Animations and fly-throughs can be created to showcase the theme park in ways that static images cannot. Graphic design is essential in theme park design, encompassing menus, logos, wayfinding signage, and other visual elements. These designs contribute to the immersive experience by providing clear communication and blending harmoniously with the environment. If you would like to become a theme park designer, majoring in architecture, set design, or interior design can give you a well-rounded skill set. Students majoring in art or engineering also can do well, but may need to take additional coursework to balance out their skills. Again, here are some links to the featured artist websites, as well as suitable YouTube channels that provide more in-depth information regarding the theme entertainment industry. Let's explore another compelling path: independent artists. While it's commonly believed that artists selling their work on the street won't earn much money, those who sell at conventions can regularly generate thousands of dollars in just a single weekend, some achieving a highly respectable six-figure income. However, it's important to note that this type of lifestyle can be very exhausting because you're constantly traveling. In the past decade, social media has emerged as a powerful tool that has revolutionized the business of independent artists. It has allowed them to supercharge their careers and reach a wider audience. A notable success story is Ross Tran, the artist behind the popular YouTube channel Ross Draws, which boasts over 1 million subscribers. Like many YouTubers, Ross earns a living through ads, sponsorships, and merchandise sales, such as prints and art books. He also sells online courses and recurring subscriptions on platforms like Patreon. He also attends conventions to connect with his fans. Ross's remarkable success led to his recognition in Forbes' prestigious 30 Under 30 list, and he reported an annual income of $500,000. To put this in perspective, the average Disney Imagineer earns about $90,000 per year. While many artists aspire to follow this path, not everyone achieves the same level of success. If you're considering this career, it may be beneficial to pursue additional courses in business or marketing. Being adept with technology and social media is crucial in this field. The exciting part is that anyone with a smartphone can explore this career opportunity. Again, here are some links to suitable YouTube channels to provide more in-depth information regarding becoming an independent artist. Part 2. Art Education. Now that we've talked about what it means to be a professional artist in the entertainment industry, we can now discuss which schools are most suitable to help you achieve your goals. We will talk about the three main categories: art schools, universities, and private art academies. Let's get started. Art schools. Art schools are what most people associate with an art education. Art school can be a blast. You'll take 4 to 5 art classes per semester, and your teachers will give you guidance to help you build a solid foundation in art. You'll be fully immersed in art and surrounded by a ton of like-minded people who will become your friends and peers. But let's be real, tuition can be expensive. Nowadays, it costs around $200,000 for an art degree. But don't worry, if you have an awesome portfolio, you can still get significant scholarships. University. If you're looking for a more affordable option, going to a university with a good art program could be a great choice, especially if it's a state school. It's a perfect opportunity to get a well-rounded education while pursuing your passion for art. Plus, you'll get to meet people from all sorts of backgrounds and majors. If you want the classic college experience you see in movies and TV, this could be the way to go. However, if you're serious about becoming a professional artist, a university might not be the best choice. You'll likely only be able to take about 1 to 2 art classes per semester, which might not be enough to hone your skills. The classes are more catered towards students who want a general education. Most classes tend to focus on the conceptual thinking rather than the practical execution itself. But universities have their own strengths. You can take classes in other majors like computer science, business, engineering, and more. Many universities now offer hybrid programs that combine elements of business, design, entertainment, and technology that are super unique and interesting. That kind of diversity is a significant advantage of attending a university. Private art academies. Private art academies are the newest secret to becoming a professional artist. Sure, they might not be as fun as traditional art schools, for some classes are held online or in small office buildings. The classes are catered towards students who are very serious about working in the entertainment industry as a professional artist. The teachers are some of the best in the industry and truly care about your progress. One big advantage of private academies is the flexibility and affordability. You can take classes while studying at a university or art school, or even while working a part-time job. The classes are very affordable, usually around $800 for a 10-week course. But keep in mind that these schools don't offer a degree when you finish their classes. You'll need to be self-driven with no grades or tests. You are responsible for your own learning. It's kind of like homeschooling. If you're willing to do your own research and create your own curriculum, a private art academy can be a budget-friendly option for getting an art education without the hefty price tag of a traditional art school. Now, it may seem like a hard decision to pick something, but really, there are many ways to go about it. For example, you can combine a university degree with a private art academy like I did. Personally, I attended Carnegie Mellon for a degree in industrial design, and after graduation, I took courses at Concept Design Academy to improve my digital painting skills. Or you can attend art school and then enhance your skills at a private art academy. Another option is to start at a community college to complete general education courses before transferring to an art school to save some money. Ultimately, there's no right or wrong way to go about it. Contrary to what most college counselors want you to believe, I don't think going to a specific school will determine the trajectory of your entire career. There are even many successful artists who are self-taught who have had successful careers. You determine your success, not your school. Part 3. Art School Rankings. I have chosen my top 10 favorite institutions for those wanting to work in the entertainment industry. These rankings aren't based on the prestige or the luxuries that the school provides. Rather, they're based on the school's ability to produce graduates who get jobs in the industry. Number 1. FZD School of Design. FZD School of Design is based in Singapore. It's a 1-year program that costs around $32,000. Its accelerated program condenses what many other schools take 4 years to teach into just 1 year. It's a unique blend of an art school and a private art academy. While you don't get a college degree, you do receive an industrial design certificate upon graduation. I chose FZD as my number 1 school because its graduates consistently have top-notch skills. According to its website, its job placement rate is above 90%. The school mostly focuses on the game and film industry, covering areas such as environmental, vehicle, and character design. But at FZD, there are no majors. You don't get to choose your classes, you just do what they tell you to do. This intense training allows the students to form strong bonds with each other. You can expect to work 18 plus hours a day. pull multiple all-nighters on a weekly basis, and experience a heavy toll on your mental and emotional health. This is a culture of attrition where many students will drop out. This school is not for most people. As a parent, you may want to consider your child's personality, work ethic, and ability to handle stress before sending them here. Number 2, Art Center College of Design. Art Center is located in Pasadena, California. It's a highly esteemed institution and one of my top choices for art schools. Its 4-year program comes with a steep price tag of around $200,000. I'd like to note that the founder of FZD, Feng Zhu, also attended Art Center. Compared with FZD, there will be a lot more options for choosing majors and classes. Students have ample opportunity to explore their artistic style and take classes with a variety of instructors. Art Center reports an 82% job placement rate. Some alumni have expressed concern about the decline in the quality of work produced by the students. I still think Art Center is a very strong school and one of my top choices for art schools. Number 3, Concept Design Academy. Concept Design Academy, also known as CDA, is a highly respected private art academy in Pasadena, California, offering both online and in-person classes. The academy provides a quality education that rivals that of Art Center, but at a fraction of the cost. At CDA, a 10-week class typically costs around $800. Offering such affordable college-level classes was a revolutionary concept when the academy opened in 2007. Kevin Chen, the founder of CDA, is himself an alumnus of Art Center, and many of the instructors are industry professionals as well. Compared to FZD, CDA offers a wider range of classes, including storyboard and figure drawing classes, such as the widely regarded analytical figure drawing class taught by Kevin Chen. One potential downside to attending CDA is that it doesn't offer a formal curriculum, which may limit opportunities to bond with your classmates. Nonetheless, I still think that CDA is an excellent choice for artists seeking top quality education in concept art and entertainment design without having to spend a fortune. Number 4, Brainstorm School. Brainstorm School is another private art academy located in Burbank, California, that currently offers online classes only. The school was founded by James Paik and John Park, both Art Center alumni. The school has a comprehensive class schedule, offering a wide range of foundational classes applicable to the gaming, movie, and animation industries. They also offer more cutting-edge classes that involve 3D and virtual reality. Similar to Concept Design Academy, Brainstorm School offers 10-week classes at a cost of around $800. Additionally, they also offer a variety of 1-day and 5-week workshops. The quality of education provided by Brainstorm School is exceptional and is also considered one of the best art schools in the world. Number 5, Los Angeles Academy of Figurative Art. If you're looking for a more traditional art education, the Los Angeles Academy of Figurative Art in Van Nuys, California may be the perfect fit for you. This private art academy offers a diverse range of classes that focus on mediums such as oil painting, charcoal, pencil, watercolors. It's a great option for people who prefer a non-digital approach to art and are interested in making a living through traditional techniques. LAFA offers 10-week classes for approximately $800. They provide a combination of in-person and online classes. The academy is small and beautiful, resembling a studio in Italy. The atmosphere is intimate, making it an ideal environment for artists who want to learn and grow. Number 6, Watts Atelier. Watts Atelier is a fantastic school in San Diego, California that focuses on traditional techniques. Unlike LAFA, which has a diverse range of instructors, Watts Atelier is run by master artist Jeff Watts and his senior students. This atelier-style training is similar to a karate dojo, where all the instructors will share similar techniques and philosophies. The school offers both in-person and online classes, with in-person classes being the most affordable at just $350 for 5 weeks. They also occasionally offer intensive 1-week boot camps, which are a great way to experience their teaching style in a short amount of time. If you're able to attend in person, I highly recommend it. The studio has an old school and magical vibe that takes you back to simpler times. Number 7. Art schools. It is nice to go to a school where they take care of the curriculum for you and make you feel like you're part of a community. Just know you are paying a premium for that. I'll be honest with you, many professionals nowadays don't recommend going to art schools because they are so expensive. There are more affordable alternatives that offer similar or even better levels of guidance. If you do insist on going to an art school, I feel like these schools aren't bad. LCAD is pretty good considering its price. Art Center offers a top-tier art education, and CalArts specializes in animation and produces many graduates working in that field. Before applying to these schools, look at the online gallery and see if that's the type of work you want to do. There are many schools out there that have prestigious reputations, but are not really suitable for those who want to work in the entertainment industry. Number 2, look at student portfolios by typing up the school's name. You'll be able to see a comprehensive body of work done by students at the school. And number 3, look up YouTube videos. There are so many videos out there nowadays, you'll be able to get an idea of the lifestyle and culture of the school. 4, be careful about schools who advertise their rankings or have suspicious looking job placement numbers. Sometimes they can be a little bit misleading. And number 5, try out the school by attending its pre-college program. While the full-time program does cost an arm and a leg, these pre-college programs are a great deal. Some programs are even offered for free. Here are a list of different programs. I'd highly recommend you check it out if you are in high school. Number 8, universities. Generally, there are 2 reasons why a student wants to go to a university. The first reason is if the student has a really stellar academic record, and they want to capitalize on that by attending a very prestigious Ivy League school for the brand name recognition. But just be warned that the art program at these schools may be a lot more conceptual. Just be sure to look at the student gallery and make sure that's what you want to do. Another reason why a student may want to go to a university is for budget reasons, or they want to just get a general education. Try to enroll in a program that is more technology focused. There are some good ones out there. Many university students supplement their studies by taking classes at places like Concept Design Academy on weekends or during the summer. It's a great combination, especially since CDA does not offer a degree upon completion of their courses. The University Private Art Academy pairing is a great combo. It is affordable, gives you both a general and specialized education, and you get to learn at your own pace. Number 9, online classes. Self-paced online classes are a fantastic and affordable way for you to build a foundation if you're just starting out. The only problem is that there are so many choices and it's difficult to know where to start. One school I want to highlight is QBrush by Mark Brunette. He packaged up his courses into a neat program so it's easy to follow along. Even though I haven't taken his courses before, he has great reviews from his students, and based on his YouTube channel, he seems to be a pretty good communicator and instructor. So take a look at some of these schools. They're really affordable since they're just pre-recorded videos, and you can decide which school is best for you based on its industry focus. Number 10, Mr. Chris Art Studio. Alright, so this is my art school. I provide fun online art classes for students 10 to 15 years old. The cost is around $20 to $25 per week, and it's hosted on the OutSchool platform, an online educational marketplace. My classes are ideal for students who are fairly serious about art and love drawing. The classes are designed to be very fun and interactive, but teach relatively serious topics that are often found in art schools. Some of the topics I teach include figure drawing, character design, environment drawing, vehicle design, and digital painting. Compared to the classes at art schools, my classes are slower paced so that students can follow along and draw step by step. My group classes are only available to kids 18 and under, but I do offer private lessons for adults as well as serious high school students who are trying to build a portfolio for college. If there is a class that you would like to join, I highly recommend you checking it out. Now, all the information might be a little bit overwhelming, but it really just depends on what your skill level is. For example, my classes are great for those who are just starting out. Once you hit high school, you can start taking those pre-college programs or online classes. When you get to college, you can start taking art classes at private art academies on weekends and summers. And after you graduate, you can go to FZD to get more training, treating it like a graduate level program. There is no one right way, you have a multitude of options. Part 4. Final tips. Before we get to the final tips, I need to tell you an important story. There was once an old art teacher who everyone loved. He created paintings for famous movie posters and big magazine covers back in the day. His old painting style was masterful and alluring, making him a favorite among students. One student in particular loved this teacher's style so much that he tried to mimic the style in every way. When the student graduated from art school and started to venture off on his own and apply to jobs, he kept on getting turned down, despite having a beautiful portfolio. Why do you think that was? Perhaps it was because the student didn't have his own individual style, or maybe they just weren't up to date with the latest trends and technologies. The world changes. The main point is this: the art careers and art schools I talk about in this video will one day not exist. Which brings me to tip number 1, embrace change. A lot can happen in a matter of just 20 to 50 years. YouTube and Facebook are less than 20 years old. The modern PC is less than 50 years old. Many traditional artists stress the importance of fundamental skills, but that's only half the battle. It's also important to be acquainted and fluent with the latest technologies to have a successful art career. Even if you're an artist who prefers traditional mediums like oil painting or gouache, you can still be very successful, but you will need modern technologies like social media and YouTube to promote and sell your work to a modern audience. One of the biggest changes to come to the art community recently is AI. Most artists think it's bad, it's unethical, it's theft. It's taking away their jobs, it's taking away their way of life. Artists are even suing the AI companies and trying to change the laws to protect traditional artists. I think it's important to mention this because I want to warn you that the jobs I mentioned in this video may have a chance of disappearing. So, are artists all doomed? Maybe. But if there's a technology available for everybody to use that makes them 10 times more productive, why not use it? One may speculate that as there will be a large decline in the number of employed artists, there will be a jump in the number of independent artists. Just like how designers can launch 6-figure projects on Kickstarter, or YouTubers can create productions that rival Hollywood studios, artists in the future may be able to create projects that rival large corporations. How? In the future, AI can help independent creators with many tedious tasks, such as 3D modeling, animation, visual effects, compositing, editing, and coding. It doesn't matter if you want to create a video game or a short film, AI will be able to assist in many of the tasks, contingent on you knowing what you're talking about. It's important for art students to learn the latest technologies like coding, 3D modeling, VR, AR, social media, in addition to honing their artistic fundamentals. Take art classes, but take coding classes as well, please. Both sides are more important than ever. Number 2, embrace adversity. Art is a tough career. It's similar to being a professional athlete, singer, dancer, or actor. Some become successful, but the majority don't. If you want this to be your job, you need to be very proactive in building your career. As a teenager, you should be researching art careers and art schools, developing your portfolio for college, entering art contests and applying for scholarships, drawing every day to improve your skills, and asking teachers for critiques to improve your work, and actually applying the feedback to your work and making those changes. There will be times when art won't be fun. Imagine if you were a pro basketball player. You don't only get to play basketball when you feel like it. You have to train and work out almost every day, even when you don't want to. As an aspiring artist, you need to be training and drawing every day as well. Develop the discipline and perseverance to continuously strive towards your goals. Number 3, embrace money. One of the biggest weaknesses for artists is money and finances. While it's important for artists to follow their dreams, It's also important to keep them grounded and have them respect money and its necessity in the world. If possible, have your child get a job. It could be any simple job, such as working at McDonald's or Starbucks. I believe it's essential to have them learn to respect money and develop a good work ethic. If they ever get the opportunity to take any classes related to business, marketing, accounting, or entrepreneurship, that would be a plus too. Number 4, embrace commissions. Have your child start taking commissions as early as possible. It could be as simple as drawing a portrait for grandma or grandpa. Being able to take orders and hit deadlines is a very important trait for a professional artist. If your child has gotten a summer job working at Starbucks or something, they can utilize the customer service skills they've gained from the job to help make them a more professional artist. As early as 13, you can start taking commissions on a website called Fiverr. People can submit requests to you and you can get paid for drawing. I think it's important to do this early because it helps you figure out whether or not you enjoy the idea of being a professional artist. Some people hate it when others tell them what to draw. Others thrive on it. Taking commissions is a great way to build your confidence, develop communication skills, not to mention it looks great on college applications, all while getting paid to learn. If you have tried taking commissions and you absolutely hate it, you may want to just pursue art as a hobby. For some people, it makes more sense to pursue a traditional career path and then just draw for fun in their free time. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching my video. I'll have links to my art classes and a downloadable PDF in the description below. Best of luck with your art journey.